To capitalize on this morning's morning show on 94.5 discussion, let me also say this, because what that lady, the DJ, I don't have her name. I don't really listen to the radio sometime in the morning because I like morning show. I don't like the music they play, but I like the discussion that they have. So this woman that was talking on this morning's discussion, that's a fucking woman after my own heart. Like, she's dead on point, dead on point. And I'm a living example, okay? I done been through so much shit in my lifetime. I've lived so many different lifetimes, okay? I'm a woman of a certain age. I'm a mature woman. I look great. I finally got my life together. I got myself together mentally, emotionally, spiritually. There's a couple of rough ends around the edges that I'm trying to work on smoothing out for my own benefit. Okay? Trying to stop cussing so much. I'm trying to stop being so quick to be angry and triggered. I'm the type of person where I have very short on bullshit. When it comes to bullshit, I have zero fucking tolerance and patience. So when someone comes with the bullshit, I snap. Nip it in the motherfucking bud. If I was a dog, I'd be a fucking pit bull. All game, zero tolerance. Okay? I'm working on that. I'm working on allowing myself to be able to put my softer side forward. But when you're living in a world full of fuck boys and fuck men and fuck niggas that's always trying you with some bullshit, and fuck bitches, you got bitches out here that are pick me bitches and just as fucking lame and stupid, and I gotta constantly go into this type of mode and snap on a motherfucking bitch or snap on a nigga. Okay, but the key is, and I know the key is not involving myself with those type of people in the first place, where I'm gonna have to turn around and end up snapping on a bitch, to avoid those type of motherfuckers. And you know, the funny thing is, my intuition and my spidey sense, my spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, always warns me about those motherfuckers. But I usually ignore the warning, and then I end up in the same situations. I know what my faults are, and I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress. That being said, there's nobody out here that's 100% undesirable. You always gonna have people that are, some people are for some people and some people aren't for others. You got people out here, all kinds of motherfucking people out here. You gotta navigate a lot of muddy waters out here when it comes to relationships and meeting people and dealing with people. You're born into your family. You cannot help who your family members are. You can cut certain family members off when they show you that they're two-faced and they're not acting like they're real blood relatives, because sometimes your own blood relatives will do you worse than people that aren't even your blood. That's another discussion. But when it comes to choosing who you want in your life, these are muddy waters to navigate. People present themselves with false narratives. People don't always present, most of the time, people do not present who they really are. They send their representative. Very few people come to you with the real them. I'm one of those people. I don't come with no representative. What you motherfucking see on day one is what you're gonna get. Deal with it or don't. Love me or leave me alone. Period. I'm not perfect. Nobody is. But most people, 90% of the motherfuckers out here, men and women, come with the false narrative. They put their best face forward until they secure what it is they think they want and need out of you. And then they come with the bullshit. And that's when the pit bull comes out of me. And all of a sudden, I'm the bad guy and I'm the crazy one, okay? But let me tell you something. The men that are doing the most talking and complaining about black women are like she said, the bottom of the totem pole black men. The men who don't have shit to offer. The men who need a woman to take care of them. The men who need you to go 50-50. Those are the niggas talking the most shit about black women, about women, period, are the Negroes that aren't real black men. The men that are out here living their lives, paying their own bills, affording their own shit. The men that can buy what they want when they want it. The real boss men, the real grown-ass fucking men. Unless, you see some men, okay, you see the men that are on, if you're on a talk show, if you're on a radio show, or if you're on a podcast and you happen to be successful on your little YouTube podcast and you're making money, and you like the Kevin Samuels of the world, those type of dudes, those type of black men are severely damaged black men. Those type of black men are black men whose mamas fucked them up in life early. And those are the type of black men who got involved with women or women, picked the wrong women, and got their fucking feelings hurt and are bitter now. You got bitter men and women. Don't just think women are the only ones capable of being bitter. Black men are bitches these days. Cat Williams called them out. A lot of these black men that are prancing, I say prancing around, talking shit, are the bottom of the totem pole black men. Even if they got money in the bank, mentally speaking, they're the bottom of the totem pole. But a lot of these men don't even have money in the bank. They need women to help them. They can't pick who they want. They pick who they need. They can't be with who they want. They have to be with who they need. Let me repeat that. A lot of these black men out here that talk shit about black women and women in general are the type of men who cannot be with the type of women they want. They have to be with the type of women they need. And if the woman they want is not willing to bend over and be a fucking doormat, their ego, the only little thing they have that makes them feel like their little penises, and the only thing they have that makes them feel like they worth anything, that's what they fucking gravitate towards and stuff. They can't. A woman can have money and be a stupid ass, dumb ass bitch, and be so desperate for some loving and a man in her life that she's willing to be that woman. To let me go ahead and build this man up. No woman should have to build a fucking man up. A real fucking man. If you want to talk about, a woman of worth and a man of worth, a real black man of fucking worth would not be on the bottom of totem pole in society. A real fucking black man of worth would not even give two shits what a woman brings to the table, financially speaking. Of course, you have to have standards as a man, absolutely. But those standards should not entail anything that comes with running a household, because that's a man's job. Every other culture knows what a man's job is except the black fucking culture. Every other culture knows it's a man's job to provide, lead, and protect. If you can't provide, motherfucker, you are not in the position to lead. And if you cannot lead, you are not in a position to protect. So you want to walk around here thinking slinging your big black dick is enough? Well, it's not. And that's why these Asian men and these white men and these Hispanic men, every other culture that has littler penises than you guys have, are still above y'all motherfuckers. Because they understand. All that slick, just like you claim women think, oh, pussy is everything. Y'all felt, nobody has ever told y'all, and I'm telling you now, dick ain't everything either. Pussy's powerful and dick is powerful. But when it comes down to the real brass tacks and real life type of shit and real world shit and families and marriages and relationships and what makes the world actually go round, y'all black men are on the bottom of the totem pole. So now, because you've been on the bottom so long and you can't claw your way to the top, and because black women have mastered the art of doing shit on her own by herself, because her black man has never been there for her. The black American man has never been there for her. So what she has had to do is learn how to take care of them babies that he done put in her. If I post this to any other vlog where there's any other race of people, white people, they will be cheering me on and agreeing, because they understand and they hear where I'm coming from as a fucking black woman. We have gotten to the point where we can raise, okay, nigga, you want to leave? We can raise the babies by ourselves. We can still hold it down. We can buy our own houses. We can get our own bank. We can do it all by ourselves. All we don't have is that good dick. Okay, you're right. We don't have a man. But you know what? We'd rather have all these other things than have some good dick with some fucking headache and drama to come along with it. We'll go take the fucking white man and the Hispanic man and the Asian man, or we'll just be alone rather than deal with the good wood that comes with all the fucking bullshit. You black men, I love you, and my son is a black man, and I've always stuck fucking by my brothers, but I'm done and I'm tired of it now, and I'm opening up my channels. I'm a woman of a certain age, and there is a man out there, and he might just not be a black man, who is going to say, sweetheart, you don't have to be strong anymore. I recognize you, I love you, and I appreciate you, and I'm not going to bring no drama to you. I'm not a damaged black man or white man or Asian man. A man is going to meet me really soon, Now that I've let go of this fantasy in my head that it has to be a black man in America. He might be a black man. He might be an African. He most likely will be a foreigner. Because you black American men, oh my God, you need to hold a mirror up to yourselves. While you are saying, yeah, Kevin Samuels, and he held a mirror up to the black woman. Now let's hold a motherfucking mirror up to y'all. If you're the leader, you can't have it both ways. You can't be a leader and sit home and play Xbox while your woman makes all the bread. You can't be a fucking leader, walk out on your kids and your family and your pregnant girlfriends and don't take care of your children and call yourself wanting to lead a woman. Those two things don't go together. Either you fucking man up and you become a leader, a provider, and a protector. When I say provider, I'm not talking about provide the wood, the dick. I'm talking about, motherfucker, you a fucking convicted felon. You come out of jail. You don't have a pot to piss in. You need a fucking bitch to take care of you. And all the fucking story. You out here slinging your dick and making babies you can't motherfucking take care of. And then when these single mothers are walking around out here holding it down, you want to criticize a black single mother for being a black single mother when you're the fucking reason she's a black single mother in the fucking first place. Fucking stop it. Check your motherfucking self. Everybody, before you fucking talk, bring your fucking mouth to talk about anybody else, hold the mirror up to your fucking self. Like a bitch age shaming me, look older than I do. Bitch, hold the mirror up to your fucking ugly face. Like a nigga talking about, oh, I don't want no woman because she posing pictures with a fucking bikini on online. She's not relationship material. When a nigga will sit here and say, my job as a black man is to fuck as many women at work as possible. I have the receipts. You lame ass motherfuckers. And it's not just those people that I know. It's so many people out here. At least acknowledge and accept and work on your own shit before you're willing to point the finger. If you're an ugly fucking 40-year-old, don't talk about a beautiful fucking 50-year-old. If you're a hoe-ass nigga out here making babies that you cannot afford to take care of and you struggling so hard to pay your child support that you need a bitch to come help you pay your bills, shut the fuck up and go sit your ass down somewhere and learn to become a real man before you even fix your motherfucking face to talk about anything that a woman out here such as myself does. Anything. You can't criticize a fucking bitch. You can't say a goddamn thing if you're out here and you need a fucking woman with a vagina to help you pay your bills. If you cannot buy your own fucking food, shut the fuck up. If you want a fucking dog and can't buy your own dog, shut the fuck up. If you need to take yourself to the doctor or the vet or your animal somewhere and you can't do it, you need a bitch to pay for it, shut the fuck up. If you can't lead, provide, and protect your woman, if all you can offer is some motherfucking dick and some good game, sit your black ass down and shut the fuck up about what a bitch gotta go through out here. About what any goddamn woman. If a woman gotta be hard and cuss and talk shit to protect herself because your lame ass poor excuse for a black man cannot respect her and even talk to her and do her right even as a fucking friend. If you're a grown man, you haven't even mastered the art of basic respect of how to talk to a black woman because your mama didn't teach you right. Sit your black ass down and shut the fuck up. Because it ain't about your dick. It's more to being a man than slinging dick. And if all you have to offer is some fucking dick and promises, sit your black ass down and shut the fuck up. And let a real bitch do her thing out in these motherfucking streets.